Hi Libra, welcome to October 2018 and happy birthday! This is your month. Now your ruling planet Venus is taking her turn to reverse. She will retrograde October 5th through November 16th. She starts out in Scorpio and then she backs into Libra on Halloween the 31st, and then on the 16th of November she'll go direct in Libra. So Venus rules what we love and value. Venus rules money. She rules relationships. This is a time to evaluate areas in your life that are no longer serving you. And this is not the time to make any kind of major commitment, especially as she is in Scorpio. Libras are Scorpios when it comes to their money. And she is in Scorpio. And so if you make any kind of major purchase in October or November, make sure you keep the receipt. Because when Venus is retrograde, like Mercury or Mars, we go into our subconscious and we make choices from a subconscious level, which means we can think something is really great. And then when Venus goes direct, we can look at it and go, what was I thinking? Oh my gosh. That is so ugly. Why did I buy that? And so if you keep the receipt, you can take it back. And make sure you do get whatever you buy, it has more than a 30-day. You can keep, return it after 60 days. Because you just might find that whatever it is you are into during this time, by the time she goes direct, you've changed. And she's changing signs too, so when she's in Scorpio, you could be feeling, one way, and then when she gets back into Libra, you could be feeling more like yourself again, and more like, I have clarity now, and this is what I'm going to do. Your new moon is also packing a punch this year. You have the sun and the moon coupled together on October 8th and 9th, and they are being challenged by Pluto. So Pluto is challenging your new moon. And for some of you, there's someone in your life who's not giving you the full story, or they're not telling you the whole truth. Someone's holding out on the truth with you. And that, will be brought to light over these few days, October 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. The 12th is when the sun exactly squares Pluto. So there's power struggles going on here. It's important that you don't just sacrifice yourself. Neptune is making an awkward aspect to this new moon. And, you don't like conflict, you don't like confrontations, and other people can take advantage of that. Hey, I know Libra won't fight me, so, then they bully or they push their agenda on you. So watch out for that. Sometimes we have to fight. Sometimes it's ugly is okay. Not that we want it, but we can't let people bully us, and we can't let them push us around. And, sometimes we have to, let them know, that they can't get away with it. And so be careful, because there's an energy in here that could make you want to sacrifice yourself. Where, and especially at work too, where if someone at work is having you do all the work, or having you take all the responsibility, don't go along with that. Don't let others push their agenda on you, manipulate you, guilt you, shame you, or play the jealousy card, all these lovely Pluto words. Now the good news is Mars in Aquarius is in harmony with the Libra moon. So the way out from the shadow side of Pluto that's happening here is through Mars. Mars is in the area of self-confidence, creative self-expression, true love, romance, children, your inner child, risk-taking, going on a new adventure, having exciting experiences, finding your passion, Mars wants to help you find your passion. And also playmates, where, get away from whether it's a power struggle in the family or in the home or at work, go off with a buddy, go off with a playmate, go off with a, what do they call them, bromance or romance, hey, and have some fun. And, that will also lift your spirit as well. And really think about, well, what is it that my heart desires? What do I want to manifest here in October, November, December, and next year? What is it that I want to build? What is it that I want to make happen? That is a big focus for you here. Now, there's another thing with Pluto too, is it does give you a lot of power. But the thing is with the Pluto power is we have to be careful. It has to be divine will. It can't be ego will. This is where people get into trouble, is they are like, my way or the highway, and that is where you get the whack, from the universe. The universe just says, oh yeah, and so karma comes back instantly. If you're thinking of, what's for my highest good, and if it's for my highest good, it's going to be for the highest good of all, then you can use this Pluto energy for your power. I think that's really the message for Libra, is pull up your power, own your power, really cultivate your own power. He is in that area of foundation, and Saturn has joined him. And when I do the 2019 through 2020, I'm going to do that next. Saturn and Pluto are coming together in everybody's solar return chart. Now, you don't have it in this year's, but you will next year. And it, in the transits, it's in the area of your foundation, of where you live, your home. And this is a giant reset that's coming. And so it really is about you owning your power and cultivating that power, nurturing your power, relying on your inner power. Because Libra has a tendency, they love to cast a wide net. You love to cast a wide net. You want to be everybody's friend, right? And that's great. That's why you guys can be politicians and salespeople, and you can work in the service industry, because we love you. We love Libra. We like that about you, that you like people and you want everybody to be your friend. But don't cast that net looking for someone to give you the solution. Because the universe really wants for you, with this Venus retrograde and this new moon, is to get that answer inside of yourself. Yes, it's more work when we do it ourselves. But really go within and just, what is it that I really want? What is it that is my truth? What is it that's going to work for me? When you do the inner work, you're going to see the reward in this month and in November, December, and going into 2019. You'll see the reward. And I think that's the test for you this month. It's so easy to think that, well, Kelley has the answer, or Jack has the answer, or Mary has the answer. Look at Mary, she's so knowledgeable. Or Amy, she just knows so much. I'll just ask Amy. And you can. However, it's the universe growing you and building you and wanting for you to trust your own knowing, your own inner power, your own inner strength. And then when you do that, then you can pat yourself on the back. It's like, I figured it out myself. I realized this is what I want to do, or this is really where my passion is. And that's exciting. That's amazing. Now, the sun is going to enter Scorpio on the 23rd. And the next day, we have the Taurus full moon. So the sun goes into Scorpio, and then the moon is in Taurus. Now, I really like this full moon. Saturn is in positive energy flow with both lights. Saturn is trining the moon and sextile the sun. And this is a really good moon for you because, Libra, it means an increase in profits. It means an increase in prosperity. And I see this really pleasing you. So it's like, do the inner work. Do your inner house cleaning at the new moon. Do that inner work with you. And then by the full moon on the 24th, you start to really reap the rewards. And Venus makes a gorgeous sextile to Saturn on the 24th as well. It's built right into the Taurus full moon. And she's in the area of your money. So now you have the Sun, Mercury, because Mercury went into Scorpio on the 9th, right before the, right after the new moon. So we had the new moon, then Scorpio, Mercury jumped into Scorpio, and then the Sun went into Scorpio on the 23rd. And so you've got this huge focus in the area of your money, your earning ability, your values, what you want, what you love, your talent, your gifts, your self-worth, your self-respect, your self-appreciation, your investments. And you have Jupiter there. Now Jupiter's getting ready to move into Sagittarius on the 8th, and he's going to give you a gift before he goes. That'll come in November. But this is a very profitable and prosperous month for you because you have the Sun in this area, you have Venus in this area, you have Jupiter in this area, you have Mercury in this area, and you have Saturn in the area of your foundation rewarding you at the full moon on the 24th. So there's rewards coming for you. Saturn is in positive energy flow with the Sun and with Venus at the time of the full moon. And he is in harmony with Uranus and the moon at the time of the full moon. So there could be some sort of financial breakthrough that comes in with you that is very liberating, where you're feeling this emotional freedom, financial freedom, physical freedom, personal freedom, free love, free sex, you know, is because the moon is in the area, the 8th house of the sex, but it's also the area of joint finances. So if anybody owes you any money, you could be seeing that being brought to you at the time of the full moon. For those of you coupled, your partner could be getting a windfall. Your partner could be getting some sort of bonus here in October that's very pleasing to the family, very solidifying to the family's financial strength, and that's exciting too. And you're making money, you're being prosperous, your partner's being prosperous. It's like this hard work is paying off. So it's like, do the work at the new moon, and by the full moon, you get the payoff. You get the reward. Your efforts pay off. And it's exciting. It's important. This is really important to be doing the work, really looking at, okay, Venus is retrograde, my ruling planet, in the area of my resources, what I love and value. And, you know, for some of you, you know, do you need to change your career? Do you need to change how you work? Do you need to change, you know, where you work? You know, what about your investments? Do you need to change your investments? Do you need to change how you invest? What about your possessions? You know, do you need to sell some things? Do you need to, what's that when you get rid of things? You just, eliminate, instead of, because like in America, we have a problem with stuff. We just have so much stuff. And then that stuff ends up owning you, and that's not prosperity. Prosperity is freedom. Real prosperity is freedom, where you have the financial freedom to do what you want. And when you have too much stuff and all you think about is your stuff, and, maybe for some of you, you are thinking about, selling things or giving things away or donating things so that you have more freedom and more liberation. And that's, a very important message in here for you this month is to really think about, well, what is it that I want? What makes me happy? What really makes me happy? What really satisfies me? What really makes me feel secure? What makes me feel safe and secure? And allow yourself to let go of, possessions or things that no longer do it for you, that no longer make you satisfied the way they used to. Because you're changing. And, this is a time where there's a lot of change for you. For some of you, people are moving out of the house, maybe kids have gone off to college. You've got the empty nest for some of you. Or, you're considering moving. Or, you're moving to another property, that is less overhead, less work, moving into something that's easier for you. Or maybe for some of you, you're tackling, property where you're in there and you're tearing down walls and you're, putting in new walls and really physical in, what you're doing in property. For some of you, it's about you're working from the home and you're making changes there. And it's good because this is a very prosperous time for you, and this full moon can bring those of you that own a business in the home great prosperity, awesome prosperity. It's amazing. Now, I love the way the month ends. We have Happy Halloween on October 31st. The moon enters Leo. Leo rules play, it rules children. So this is going to be a very festive Halloween. So you want to make sure you're celebrating. Mercury enters Sagittarius, another party sign. There's another energy of celebrating and having fun. And Venus will exactly oppose Uranus on the 31st. As she re-enters Libra too. And that can be sudden attractions, unusual costumes, unusual fun, unexpected happenings, Halloween happenings. So I think it's a message from the universe for all of us to lighten up, especially by the end of the month, and have some fun. And, whether you're going to a party or you're at home, have fun, dress up, play, and enjoy yourself. Because you'll feel like it too by then. You really will be ready to have a lot of fun and to dress up and play and celebrate. And what a wonderful way to, finish out the month is with this party energy and fun and joy and laughter and surprises. So I think Halloween has some surprises here, and even a sudden announcement could be coming up with you. And if someone wants to engage you, like get married, or some sort of relationship proposal, that's fine. I wouldn't recommend it with Venus retrograde to commit to it I would, consider waiting until Venus goes direct before you make any kind of commitment to a relationship. Because you could change. You could. And it's just better to be having fun, taking things light, not being, I'm going to make a commitment, I'm going to wait until after the 16th of November before I make a commitment, because that's a much better, you'll have more clarity as to what it is you want in a partner. Now, it's a great time for fun. You've got Mars in the area of love and romance and passion, and so, it's fun to meet someone and date and play and be playmates. That's great, for you to get out and have some fun and enjoy yourself. Absolutely. And if you meet this person and you feel really connected to them, this is a wonderful energy for you to, meet someone that can actually be from your past, your past lives. So if you meet someone and you feel like you've known them, you have. And so, anybody new that you meet during a Venus retrograde, you've known them before. They're from the past. And, you can enjoy the relationship now. But it's more of a let's have fun, let's get to know each other, I like you so far, let's see where it goes type of energy, not a commitment energy. For those of you coupled, there could be some really good news in here for you financially with your partner, getting, some sort of bonus or new job, something that brings in more money, something that they are really happy about and you're celebrating with, and that's really good news. And you definitely want to, not get caught up in disagreements around the new moon or, on the 12th of October, but be firm, it's like you definitely want to stand your ground and not just let anybody, not tell you the truth or play you, just to avoid conflict. You don't want to do that. You need the truth because you can't act effectively if you don't have the facts, if you don't have the truth, and you need the truth. And so be aware of that, and be open to negotiating. Be open to creating that win-win with each other. Here's what I need, here's what you need, here's what we need. And then work it through. Money looks excellent this month. Prosperity is very strong and profits will be up. And I see this, pleasing you tremendously. Absolutely. There isn't so much focus going on in career. It has more to do with your foundation this month and what's going on with you, what you want to accomplish, what you need to be effective and successful, and making sure that you're not sacrificing yourself at work, that you are, getting what you need so that you're feeling good, you're feeling strong, you're feeling that you're achieving what you want. That's another message in here too, is don't let others push their needs onto you at work. We're all about the win-win. We want to be helpful, we want to be generous, but you don't want to take on other people's responsibilities or things that they need to be doing for themselves. And making sure that, if you're working in a team, that everybody's pulling their weight, that everybody is doing what they're supposed to be doing, and not making you the workhorse. Spiritually, it is a wonderful time to connect with your inner child, your soul self, and really ask your soul, what do you want? What is going to make you happy? What is going to make you satisfied? What is it that brings you passion, lights you up? And by loving that connection and nurturing that connection, it makes us whole. It makes us really whole and solid so that we can move forward with power and effectiveness. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plusing my videos. Libra, you're rocking awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It helps to support the channel, and it lets you know when I upload. I also have the Venus retrograde cheat sheet that is in the Show More section. You can get that at my website. So until next time, Libra, what is your heart's desire? And happy birthday.